Hi, Soul Fam. Welcome back to the channel, The Womb Goddess. My name is Susanna Sun. We are bringing through messages of love and peace to support the ascension of the divine feminine and masculine collective during this very intense time. So let's open with an angel card and see what comes through. We are requesting support from the ascended masters, the goddess, divine mother, as well as the angelic realm to bring us, oh, that's the card right there, to bring us messages that are going to bring us peace and connection during this time. We have number 17, which adds up to an 8, which is about coming back to ourselves. And it says, have patient, love is patient and always kind. What a beautiful image as well here. This image I have received personally within my own meditations as well. And many people who are part of the earthly realm who connect deeply with Gaia might relate to this image, the understanding of fairies or of ourselves as being born through the earth. There's this sort of understanding of a mother being connected with the earth, the divine mother of the earth, the source of life that holds us, that supports us. And it really does have this childlike innocence that's related to it. The patience I really see as a reference to our connections being this slow and steady experience of expanding into ourselves, into each other as well. So, where we might feel this sort of impatience or hurriedness or rush to try to make amends or to have connection look the way that we want it to, this message from the angels is telling us that it's okay for us to slow down, that we are not required to go faster in order to have more success. And this is also about the idea of the journey being the destination. There is no ending. Even death doesn't have this black and white ending. It is simply a portal into another phase, another dimension. So, where you might have been experiencing deaths in terms of connections or this kind of boundary setting that we were talking about yesterday, this message is really about understanding the bigger picture and knowing that things don't have to be any particular way in order for them to be exactly what they are meant to be. So we don't have to feel like we have to rush in order to achieve anything. We can just allow it to unfold and open like that lotus flower to move towards the sun, towards the solar Christ consciousness, opening ourselves to the source of life in the sun. And as this happens, as we choose to open our eyes, to open our hearts to conscious awareness, we are becoming, and this is a constant unfolding of ourselves that doesn't require any sort of rush or timeline in general. So we're beginning to see in this way how we are moving beyond our souls have always been beyond the time frame or the time construct, the time matrix that is part of this physical world. So beyond that, we're able to understand the bigger picture, and then we don't need to rush. In fact, for the feminine essenced beings, there is more of a relax and sit back and enjoy the process, which again comes back to that childhood innocence that really is bringing us joy and peace back into our lives. All right. Right away, I had 2 cards come through from the tarot as well to support us and let us know where we are at. So, this is the reminder to be very specific about our focus and our intention when we are looking in the direction of what we do not have, of where our grief is sitting. While that is an important part of the process, it also has a sort of magnetism that can sometimes be sticky, and it can sometimes feel normal or familiar because we might have been brought up or conditioned to focus on what we don't have or what's not present. And it puts us in a state of victimhood. So to open our awareness to a bigger picture, it gives us the ability to switch our focus and realign with a different, more specific perspective when you zoom in the focus again. So you can look behind you perhaps and see what love, what things that you are grateful for, what you appreciate is available to you that you might not have realized was already here. And then we have the star reversed. So here we have an understanding of our healing being, we're talking about being non-linear, and I definitely see that with this flip, right? But also to understand that there is more healing coming. And any parts of us that are focused on that grief, on that old version of how we were, that's stuck in victimhood, that is preventing our healing. I also love to see here the imagery of the water element. Water being related to the Divine Mother and the emotions and the heart with love. So when we open ourselves to receive that exhale, that nourishment from the physical elements, meaning drinking good water, spring water, or remineralized distilled water, at least when we are around bodies of water that are natural, like the rivers or the oceans or the lakes, and we are actually spending time with those elements, allowing them to wash over us, either literally or meditative, then we are experiencing healing from that level. I love to use showers or baths as a way to do this if you don't have access to a natural body of water. Every day you can allow that water to be a meditation of clearing your energy, of washing over you, and every droplet, you can imagine that it goes inside of your body as well, and that it takes with it any of the sticky victimhood and it rushes it down the drain, right? It just so gently soothing and clearing any parts of us that have attachment to that victimhood story. Let me know how this message arrived for you today. Know that it is timeless, so whenever you received it is perfect. And I'm wishing you a really beautiful process through this journey of timelessness and of stepping out of the victim role. If you would like to go deeper with this, you can ask questions in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Do you use water as a natural medicine with your meditations or literally? And also, if you have questions, post those in the comments as well, because I would love to add what your thoughts are to the next readings. And if you'd like to go deeper personally, you can also catch me for a private reading through an email or through the links, and look through the comments or through the caption, and you'll find me there if you'd like to go deeper for energy reading or for healing. So I would love to do that. That's what I'm here for. Sending you so much love and peace on this beautiful day. And thank you so much for being here with me.